Welcome, everybody. In the desert, lost, naked, starving, alone, missing an arm. That's the start of our new Kenshi challenge run. Yes, if you are joining us and you have not seen the Kenshi first blind playthrough that just wrapped up, I will be sure to put links to that in the description on YouTube. Yes, we wrapped up our first ever playthrough of Kenshi. Indeed, Kian, it is new. It is a new run. We checked off the goal list on the original after almost 9 months of playing, and today we start anew with the Rock Bottom Challenge. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Let's see who we got today. Space Monkey, congrats on the first. Hello to you and Kian, Rainstorm Wander, Scanlin, Cemetery Chick, Ada, welcome everybody. I'm shocked you're ending your first run. We did what we wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like we scoured every inch of map. I am happy with the story that we created together. I'm happy with the turns that we took, or the allies that we ended with, the people that we overthrew. It came together with a nice little bow on it. So now it is time to start again with the Rock Bottom Challenge. Hey, Polish Spaniard, good to have you. Big GG's, thank you. Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a moment. That made me, there's a lot of feelings. We've been doing that run for like 9 months. But yeah, today we start the new one. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Paul, welcome in on YouTube. A new go indeed, and it is good to have you. We are starting Rock Bottom. Playstyle. You've hit absolute rock bottom. You are alone, unarmed, naked, and hungry, lost in the middle of a harsh desert teeming with slavers, and you just lost an arm. Good luck. Okay, so I might need to change the thumbnail because I made a thumbnail with a different dude already, but I feel like Scorchlander is going to be the way to go. Bet you're going to miss those robotic limb benches real quick. Okay, so last time I should have done this. I should have come up with a way for people to name characters. So I don't have a real good system for this yet because I need to figure out something that works across Twitch and YouTube. But here's what I'm going to do. If you would like to name this character something safe for work, put an X in the chat, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. It can be named after you too, by the way. I didn't want that to be the default, but like if you just want to be a character in the game, your Twitch or YouTube name or whatever, we can do that now. We could make our guy like comically big. Paul, you got no names for now? Okay, so we have Rainstorm, Ada. Anybody else want to get in on this? Name the main guy after myself. Polish Spaniard, do you want to get in on that, and that will be your entry? Let's do that, I think. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We've got 3 entries, so I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3, and whichever one it lands on is going to be who we go with. So we're going to do roll 3. You rolled 2, so Ada, you get to decide, do you want to be the name of this character, or do you have a different name in mind? I like his little thing he's got going on in the back there with his hair. Oh boy. How did I never play with this before? We need some music going. You're so tempted to suggest a horse girl name. I mean, like I said, as long as it's safe for work, or rather safe for YouTube, because they're more strict than Twitch, the name is yours. Boogie, welcome in, Boogie. Do I want him to look like a gremlin, or am I making someone cool looking? I think we want to make somebody who, if they survive and get strong, they're like an imposing figure, right? So I've cranked up the height and the frame. Like, I think they're going to be fairly, they might be kind of hungry right now and missing an arm, but they could grow into a badass. What's a horse girl? I'm not even joking when I say it depends on the context. That feels about right. Gold ship. Okay. Okay, we've got gold ship. We finale'd yesterday. We did. Gonna have to VOD that. It's a good one. Welcome in, Love Glutton Purple, Sunny Dot. Hello, everybody. All right, gold ship it is. So here we are, the Great Desert. Missing an arm. And hungry. So our closest settlement is Shobatai, which is that way. Now, we've got a lot in the way of skimmers and such in between. Here's the deal. There's slavers and manhunters out here. I think if I have to choose an enemy to risk, I think I choose the manhunter and slaver over the skimmers. Because we can turn around a slavery situation. We can't really turn around a being eaten alive situation. Didn't keep your full set of limbs very long first playthrough, so this is actually fine starting with that one. What name did I come up with? So Ada won the name and named it Gold Ship, which was a famous racehorse, I believe, that has now been popularized in the anime horse girl racing game. Outlaw swordsman, they're hungry. Well, I'm hungry too. Why don't we all go grab a bite together? You're going to suggest Mitsuharu Misawa originally, but given that we're going to get up to gremlin-y activity, you named them after the gremlin horse. I think my character's got a little less mind of its own, though. Okay, so those are UC Samurai. The big threat here is going to be enemies that we don't see coming, like skimmers that pop up out of the sand. Kenshi's not very happy with these dust storms right now. Ooh, there's a dried meat here. Watch, it's a skimmer trap. Okay, hey, we got a little bit to eat. I don't like how close that skimmer is. Yeah, that was a pretty lucky find. Can I explain the challenge? Sure. So you start in the desert with no equipment, hungry, naked, missing an arm. Okay, we got to move because that skimmer's going to see us. Yeah, no problem, Sunny Dot. The desert is full of slavers and aggressive bugs and wolves. Yeah. Let's see if they're going to let me into the city. Into Shobutai. I have nothing. I know they look down on the poor people. Okay, but it looks like they're going to let me in. So now that I'm in, that's the first of many issues solved. Check out the ranger shop. They didn't even search me. Well, they can see everything I've got, and I mean everything I've got. So the shinobis guard this place. You gonna be moral this run? No, I'm gonna try to survive. Given how much the UC hate the poor, you expected them to turn me away? Me too. Man, everybody's got everything all guarded here. It's like they're worried people are gonna steal stuff or something. Oh, we need to name our faction. We never did that last time. Let's see if I remember how to do this. The faction name is going to be Rock Your Bottom, because we're doing the Rock Bottom challenge. Rock Your Bottom is great. I was particularly happy with that when I thought of it. What do you mean alarm raised? Hey, idiot, don't touch that. Oh, they're faster than me. They are faster than me. Well, okay, so we're going to go to jail. So the important thing about this is we gained a little toughness, and we're not going to starve in jail. Stop! You violated the law! He thought I was gonna speak only in rock bottom language from SpongeBob. This needs healing. See how kindly they treat me? 50 hours! I'm running a stream here. What am I supposed to do for 50 hours? So they didn't throw shackles on me. So I can train up my lockpicking. Just a squirrel trying to get a nut. They probably couldn't. Only one hand is shackled. No, they shackled the legs, usually. Yeah, the strangest feeling that lockpicking will come in very useful. Yeah, I'm not upset at the chance to raise that sum. This is like the beginning of a lot of RPGs starting out in jail. Oh, I didn't know people actually go and sit on the outhouse. Well, sort of. I don't know much about Hiver anatomy, but I don't think that's how you use that. Okay, so my cage is unlocked. See, one thing I want to be wary of here is the potential of losing another limb. Because really, if I lose any limb at this point, I think the run is basically over. I've seen you. You are the one from my dreams. You're kidding me. Well, now I'm in a recovery coma, and I'm in here for 100 hours. Riveting gameplay we have here. On the bright side, toughness is up to 4. At least you're out of the sandstorms, and if I can call attention down here to my hunger, it won't go below 200 while I'm imprisoned. The jail stream. We've got a bolter. No, you don't. Okay, to be fair, this is going to be a really long recovery coma. We're rooting for you, Gold Chip. You can do it. Hey, a new run. What's up, Ezra? Good to have you. Yeah, we're doing a rock bottom run this time around. Now, theoretically, if we have the patience for it, we can just kind of do this forever and keep getting stronger. And better at lockpicking and everything else. Because we're never going to go below 200 hunger while we're in here. Dude's trying to flex on me. Look at this intimidation move. Ah, and there's somebody else we can break out when we wake up. What's the rules? So we're doing this hardcore style. No reloading except for like a major glitch beyond our control. Other than that, I'm just trying to survive. Todd, hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Now, am I gaining negative reputation? No. Raider Camp 1 has been wiped out. You thinking what I'm thinking? Wait. Did that slave caravan just steal a prisoner? What is going on? He left his shoes, though. Hey, it's a start. Although I might want the wooden sandals. Welcome to the UC. By the time I got here in main game, I was already upper class. Yeah, exactly. I think we're about to be enslaved. You were midway through saying, at least they skipped over me. How to get sent back to the same jail cell. I didn't even get to get my sandals. So, we're spending a lot of time not awake. Sandals are right behind me. It will be a small gift when I awaken. Well, I guess we can see what's going on in the city while we wait out this coma. Oh, a skimmer got into town. Very cool. That's a lot of police. Is this... I think this is 2 people in the same cell. I have never seen that before. The jail overpopulation is real as fuck. Yeah, look. Hey, Derp Excessive, welcome in. Good to have you. Two people and one of them is wearing a hat as big as the cell. Hey, that's shade. No complaining. I don't know why this hero boss is just standing here. And my hunger is going down now. So that's something to keep an eye on. Nice big shady hat. They just came and stole my sandals. Why? Why did they just come and steal my sandals? Is it because they were technically stolen? You loot your fellow prisoners? A good question. They just keep coming by and steal anything that's in my inventory. Hey, Trans Tanky Girl, welcome in. This is Rock Bottom Start. Look, they just steal it all. Wait. No, they're just stealing everything. Apparently, I don't know what's going on. The slave thinks it has clothing rights. Yeah, now we're both naked. We're in this together. I don't know how the city heroes and such are getting out of jail and just being allowed to stand there. That samurai conscript is a slave and a prisoner. They're just enslaving everybody. They're gonna run out of slots in here. We need to stage a rebellion. And I can't do anything. Was once a slave of slave traders, but has now escaped. The heat has died down, but he still needs to avoid getting found out. Keep your looks like a slave level as low as possible. Wear clothing or disguises and find a plastic surgeon to restore your hair. You should be safe if you stay out of towns. Good to know. Hey, Willow, welcome in. Good to have you. I don't think it's feasible for me just to wait here for 89 hours. Rock Bottom, your fave. It's a fun little challenge. Are we allowed to talk about mechanics? I don't know. Let's hold off for now. Or maybe if you have a particular mechanic, you know, let me know if I want to... Ask me if I want to know about it before you just... what I don't want to do is just have every, like, strategy dumped at me. But I'm okay to hear a little bit, probably. This police just won't leave. In that case, you may have to wait there for all the hours. We might starve to death doing that. Might have been better off as a slave. It's possible. At least then I would be moving and raising stats. Honestly, I just don't think I'm gonna get anywhere with that one standing right there. Do they sleep at night? This one just seemed to have stood here the entire night. Run, gold ship. Run like your namesake. Yeah, they're faster than me. Food down here. Okay, but if they move this time, yeah. You once did rock bottom and the guards beat you up, imprisoned you, and left you to die of your wounds in a cage. That sounds about right. I robbed the dude standing next to me. I can maybe rob this one. But they might just take my stuff again. You're amused that picking the lock isn't against the rule, but opening the cage is. Yeah, they just took my stuff again. And it seems like my hunger does go down now when it didn't before I had slave status. I don't know if that's the correlation. Hey, Micah, welcome in. Question is, will it go back up when the slave status wears off? I don't think I'm gonna make it that long. You want to get out of this place, right? Yeah. We'll have a better chance if we escape together. All right, let's get these cages open. Gonna lurk and work on some stuff. Sounds good. It's great to see you as well. What? What? Dude, I'm trying to break your own friend out. Why are you picking a fight with me? No one busts my friend out of jail but me. That guy looks like Brecht. Yeah, absolutely. But now it doesn't look like he has a problem with me. Now this guy does. Nobody tries to steal from me and lives. Gold chip is going to be the toughest dude around. I'm farming some toughness right here. I'm absolutely confused at the logic in here. This game is a never-ending treasure trove. Can I pick my neighbor's cell from where I am? I don't think so. I think I tried that before, but let's see. Oh, here we go. Your neighbor is bait for the guards. That's what I tried to do before, but the neighbor just got out of the cell and didn't do anything. Good work. I have to get out of here. Oh, what are they? Oh, were they looting? Yeah, okay. Oh, no. No, wait, this isn't gonna work. Hold on. Let's just heal back up here. I think they're letting this guy go free. Or girl go free. Because she's aligned with them being a samurai. Now, I wonder if she would give me any assistance as an ally. And by the way, I was wondering if I could use that to farm, like, faction allegiance, but I don't think so. Okay, now they're beating up this other city hero. Samurai Conscript is back in jail. Prison riot. Kill a samurai and use their armor as a disguise. You made this up. That would, it might work to steal it, like, off of this conscript here. But the problem is my stealth skill is so low I got caught taking a note out of a barrel. My bounty time is going down, though. Wait, I have a notorious bounty? How does that make any sense? How am I notorious already? Oh, you know what? Probably because I freed other people. I bet that's it. Because they consider that terrorism. Okay, but I think what I can do is game the system so that all of these get filled up. And once all the cages are full, I think they throw me outside of town. I'm kind of doing the opposite of that right now, but we'll see. Maybe if I can get some people out with me. I'll reward you for this, man. Keep trying. How about you reward me with something to eat? Good man. Okay. So the sand ninja is out. Let's see. That's not good. Okay, they might be busy enough for me to make a run for it. Oh, wait, is my... Yep, my leg is still messed up. Well, we will be here forever. Well, my time remaining keeps going down, so if we just look at this as a way of getting training in. And they left me with my weapon. training arc, exactly. And I'm next to the Sand Ninja. Although, I don't think I could make a run for it with my leg being in this condition. What does he have to say? Quick, look for a way out. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's bust the hell out of here. Maybe if you carry me. Could be some interesting philosophy to your adventure so far, something about being poor and unhoused in a capitalist society. I really think that is part of the commentary on the United Cities. I think I'm going to be too slow to escape with my legs the way they are. Hope there's some food nearby or we'll be off to the UC glue factory. Because bones will be all that's left. Yes, fill the cells. Wow, I'm amazed that one still has a right leg. No food. Let's bust the hell out of here. I don't think you're doing that. Oh yeah, these guys are my enemy for some reason. Are they gonna beat me up if I try to leave? It's my athletics. 6. There's a reward on your head, you know. The police are after you. I know who you are, Mr. Big Shot Criminal. Pay me 200 cats or I start yelling and the town guards start running. Don't even think about fighting the town guards. They'll squash you like a bug. Pay up or spend your days rotting in a jail cell. I don't have that much money. Over here, there's a bounty. Arg. Are they gonna attack that one? Can I raise my stealth by kind of running back and forth here? Yes. I don't know how much that'll help, but I can indeed farm stealth here. Oh, except... Wow. Well, I farmed up to 4 stealth. This looks so silly. They must have thought so, too. I really thought you're not supposed to starve to death as a prisoner. I feel like the slave status is overriding that. I think so. So yeah, that wasn't a great thing to happen to us. My time remaining does keep going down, though. Help me out of here. Unlock shackles. Okay, we have Twitch ads, so you know what that means. We'll be back in just a moment. That way anybody not subscribed is not going to miss a bunch. We'll be back to trying to figure out how to make our escape here in a moment. I appreciate you all. You have a very inviting lap. I don't know if that's weird. I know we're strangers, and I know I've just seen you under this mysterious blue light, but I don't know. It's what came to mind, and I believe in telling people what I honestly think.
Did my daddy give you a hard time?
That's your father?
No,
Used to be.
just her daddy.
I'm sorry, but he's a...
Best bet's to access it from the service level. Gotta weigh in from there.
Judy's hair reminds me of a rooster. Books are scattered around the desk. Nothing else special here. Except you. You're special, and don't you forget it. Ah, the secret drug farm. Okay, I know where we are. I mean, no, officer, never heard of such a thing in my life. Kind of cute. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna do it. I hope you're all happy. Y'all ever have a really good day, then you just feel melancholy? Yes, absolutely. My car might be about to explode. See, I'm out of drink. Oh! You can't do that. You can't click left mouse to fill the gas while you're holding an assault rifle. All right, y'all, let's get back into it. Kitty, welcome in, Kitty. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. So I'm curious how low my hunger is gonna go. Thank you, thank you. Man, I can't have anything. You said you'd reward me for this before, and here I am still hungry. I don't see anything in the way of food here. If I could come across a dead bone dog or something. I could eat it. Oh, yeah, they definitely saw me. Demo for Mars Attracts is out? Oh, I haven't heard of that. Will the thieves protect me? Want to do business, then talk to the boss first. Guessing the boss is up here. It's a plastic surgeon. It's the Mars Attacks themed zoo roller coaster theme park sim. Yeah, I've never heard of that. What a combination. Okay, so I gotta find the boss. There's raw meat up there I could eat. Oh, and dried fish. Okay, you're the plastic surgeon. Most random IP revival ever, but you're here for it? Yeah. Oh, we got some food in our belly. Okay, everybody wants to hang out with me. They did make the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game too. Yeah, but that like made sense in the scope of the IP. Mars Attacks roller coaster theme park sim is way out there. Makes a lot of sense. It's based on the trading cards rather than the movie. Ah, gotcha. All right, let's try to farm some stealth up. I know it's not the most riveting gameplay, but if we can get a good stealth skill going here, then maybe we've got a chance at sneaking out. Honestly, athletics would be great too. Problem is, I think either one of them is going to be compromised while I'm hungry. The dried fish was a good find. It was. What is he doing? I can't just ignore him. Okay, we can run around and gain some athletics, too. Actually, let's see if, still don't know who the boss is supposed to be. There's a raw meat there. I could eat that for a little bit. I bet they've got all kinds of food in those wooden barrels. Oh, that's the boss. Let's go talk to the boss. So you want in on the shinobi, eh? Guards try to lay the crackdown, but they ain't fooling nobody. They're nothing. Nothing a few cats can't handle. I want to join the shinobi thieves. You can join for a fee. That's it? I don't have to complete a test or prove myself or something? Do I look like I've got time for handing out busy work? No, this is a business we're running, not a social club. Just a one-time membership fee, 10,000 cats. What do I get in return for all that money? You get yourself allies. We have hideouts like this one in lots of major towns. We watch each other's backs. Shinobi thieves stick together. It's a safe haven for you to rest and recover. We have specialist training equipment to use. You can sell your stolen items to our fence, and he also sells some hard-to-find specialist equipment at a huge discount. Maybe some other time. I think a UC guard saw me. Run, gold ship. Wait, now the shinobi are attacking me too. That doesn't seem very much like their credo. We may be slightly outnumbered. Oh, we've got a toughness of 15 now. Guess I should have paid up. I did bring the guards into their den, this is true. Arms are messed up. Okay, I've got to wait for the arm to be better. What happens when I lose my other arm? A great question. That might actually be the end of the run. At least our toughness keeps increasing. Our lockpicking is 36. My arms are messed up. The game AI is so confused about what to do. Good grief, he's naked. Yeah, I mean, a little more so now. Hmm. Would this disguise me at all? No, I would still look like a slave. Okay, my arm is just about ready for use again. And I'm back to being hungry. Good news is my time remaining is only 28 hours. Hmm. Okay, so stealth KO doesn't do anything there. Oh, I took the 18 or the 18%. Where did they just take that one? Oh, put him okay right there. Okay, this may seem like... Oh, we might actually... we might die. There's a very real chance we die here. We are minus 72 chest. Or we're just going to be in the longest recovery coma I've ever seen. What I was saying was it didn't seem like a smart idea, but my thought is if I train myself on stealth and assassination, then I might be able to, like, fight my way out. You were away for a while, come back to Gold Ship, still a convicted felon. Be sleeping for a long time, yeah. Can you believe all of this started over 9 cats? I tried to steal 9 cats. That's not enough to buy 1 piece of raw meat, 1 loaf of bread. I don't know if there's anything in the game besides like a wooden bowl maybe that you can buy with 9 cats. And now we live here. And yet, somewhere in the world, there is justice. That could be a good thumbnail if I need one. Just gotta get beaten up until you dodge every attack, basically. I mean, my dodge is 19. Ain't got no thumbnails. Well, hopefully one thumbnail. Not the saddest screenshot ever. I think it'll be a really effective device when I make this into a YouTube video. I gotta lock in and make some videos this week. Oh, and the other thing is I have to raise my dodge to dodge every attack without starving to death. At least the slave status is close to wearing off. Exactly. This game needs an even more fast forwarder button. Once you reliably dodge, you can graduate to learning how to jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin. I do love the martial arts moves. What are we getting bonuses from? Oh, being indoors. Okay. As you'd probably expect, there's a mod for that. For which part? Nine hours. Hopefully then our hunger goes back up. Oh, quicker fast forwards. Yeah. I wonder what it does to the stability of the game. I guess if you're not going through load zones, it probably wouldn't be too bad. Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Got any food for me? Eight hours and we're not exactly free, but we're not going to be a slave either. I hope that it changes some things. Like, I hope it resets the hunger flag. Gonna go to bed for tonight. Good luck with your prison arc. Thank you. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. I don't have that much money. Let's see what happens. That was pretty predictable. Hey, I'm getting a hit in. And the recovery coma starts anew. But in 3 more hours, I will no longer be seen as a slave. So y'all got any prison games? Like anybody sneak in a deck of cards or like a Mad Lib or something? I will say the prison is close to reaching capacity. So it's possible we get that thing where the cells fill up and they just throw us out instead. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm no longer seen as a slave. So now my hunger status has been reset and my hunger will be going back up. But I do I do have a prison time of 375 hours. Yes, that's why they call it the rock bottom run, because it's just 99% jail. Do I play with any mods? There's some variable speed mods that are early game lifesavers. No, I haven't done any mods yet. And welcome in. Good to have you. No, I haven't yet. Malnourished, but it is improving.
Greetings ad and chat, and ad. Remember to hydrate, my friend.
Hey, Wheezy, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're well. Can I reach this one? Yeah. We can definitely be getting some great lockpicking experience while we're here. I didn't realize how far the lockpick reached. Okay, that's the limit of it. Soon no cage will hold me. Wait. Am I just gonna get infinite lockpicking experience off this hiver? Man, they really gave me too much range. I'm a little bit of a troublemaker.
Sorry, new here. Is this store brand Northern Lion?
Kind, what's up? That's right. You've got Southern Tiger coming at you. That's what some people call me anyways. Kind, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Hope things have been all right for you. And thank you for resubscribing also. I appreciate that. Is this the ultimate plan? Free everyone who gets jailed to make your own riots? Maybe. I mean, look, while I'm in here, my hunger is going up. I'm getting fed. I'm getting lockpicking experience. This was the plan all along. All right, let's see if we can run away. Oh, are there a bunch of allies of mine outside the fence? Where are they? Oh, they're in here still. Okay. Okay, one thing I gotta be mega wary of is the turrets. Now, I thought there was something about struggling free. I guess maybe my skills are not high enough for that. He's watching me like, you should have paid the fee. We would have had your back. Oh, they didn't even patch me up this time. There we go. They heard my complaints. Infinite lockpicking XP glitch. Damn it, he got away, but he can't hide from the Empire forever. Wait, is this infinite thievery training? Let's see, 31%. That's still 31%. Still 31%. Still 31%. But I stole a thing. Feels like escape is possible. Yeah, it certainly is. And honestly, the game is super nice to bring your hunger back. Thunk. Evil idea, throw him in jail, make your own overcrowded prison. Oh, can't carry anyone with this arm. You're a hiver getting beaten to death outside. But that last hit felt very unnecessary. Put me by the barrel. Okay, close enough. See, stealth and assassinations keep going up. That might be our ticket out. This is definitely not a quick gratitude game, is it? Or gratification game. It's definitely you gotta be willing to suffer for a while and like enjoy it. So far today, I have done 192 hours, and I am in here for at least 446 hours, which means I could honestly leave my PC on when I go to bed. Just waiting out my time for me. Come back and find the character dead from something. Sad thing is, those assassin's rags that I had were actually really good. Oh, thank you. That's the only reason I stream, you know, to receive compliments on my physical appearance. Character's looking great. I don't know, my character's a little unhealthy. I mean, not as malnourished as was initially, but... I don't like to, you know, glorify unhealthy standards. All right, we're just about out of our recovery coma. I think the slavers actually skipped over me this time. That sounds like a jinx waiting to happen, but it's possible. The sand ninja just keeps going at it. Nothing's gonna hold him down. I don't like how they know when I steal things, but it doesn't count as stealing enough to raise thievery. It feels like a double standard. Hey, Newt, welcome in. Good to see you. Kenshi trolling me, yeah. Hmm. I gotta have the speed with the sandals, right? The sandals will do it. Well, where's... I maybe should have tried sneaking. Oh. Now they're gonna take my sandals. No, that's the one you want to drop me off at, right there. No, you're mistaken. Oh, or I could have gone into the Shinobi again. And they must just be really terrible medics because it takes them forever to do this. That one felt close, yeah. Now, this worked perfectly. Your athletics went up by 0.001. I definitely feel I have to raise some skill. I don't know if it's stealth or athletics or like dodge and martial arts. What is happening here? Oh, it's a slave caravan, and there are... What? I was about to say this. My sand ninja friend got free and just went to the front gate and stood there. And is actively picking the lock while they are healing him. He's just standing there. Can't keep a good ninja down. So many people losing legs here and arms. Okay, so I have 0% chance to knock out the samurai police. That does seem unlikely when I think about it for more than 2 seconds. Okay, but somehow... I don't know what's going on here. How awesome did those 2 seconds of confidence feel? I said KO. Okay, the whole stealing items thing is so overtuned in this game. and of course they're gonna know where I am. Hold on. Just wanted to say I had fun lurking. Glad to have caught you live for once. Going to sleep. Curious to see where this run goes. Hey, I appreciate that very much. I hope you have a good night, and thanks for hanging with us. And yeah, I'm looking forward to more Kenshi. Got a lot more planned out for videos and streams. Nightbot. Nightbot, you leave Willow alone. Okay, now if my athletics could tick up to 12. That would be amazing. Oh, there's 12. Is that going to do it for me? Nice party member you got there. Thanks. Discovered a stone camp, so we probably don't want to run into the stone camp. Yeah, good to have you, Crazed Owl. Don't look back. Don't look back. They don't pay this samurai enough. Who are you? Oh, another samurai police. Just gotta keep running. Yeah, the more I run, the more my athletics goes up. You all know where the logical conclusion of this run is, right? I hate to say it, but we, at least for the time being, we may be heading back to the Holy Nation. The guard has heavy armor on, yeah. Wow, imagine being this loyal to a system that sees you only as a cog. I have bandages on me? Nope. Honestly, I gotta say, the suggestion of gold chip for the name, with him now running away from the guards, is just great. Must acquire paycheck. He's on those Empire cats. Did he give up? Oh, you know what's even funnier? That's the police chief. That's the police chief himself. Who are you over here? Bounty hunters. Okay, don't want to run into them. The day that Goldship outran the police chief. Police chief's like, I cannot afford to pay this bounty. I have to catch him or I'm screwed. How's my athletics looking? 14. All right, thanks for hanging in there through the ads. I think we are going to continue playing through this one. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll take this break. Just a real quick break. I'll be back in just a second. We'll let most of these ads go by for anybody not subscribed, and I'll be back in a moment. And YouTube especially, I appreciate you hanging out because I know the Twitch ads are not your problem, but it helps me maintain cohesion over here. So I'll see you in just a moment.
Start walking.
Look at this. He's going to think he's got a chance. Got a new lease on life. I can't believe I actually survived a hit. Hey guys, welcome back to Frost. Now that's how you pull up to a funeral. Wow, I am really good at being a vehicular menace. Why does the light go out in here when I aim? That's quite interesting. Oh! That sphincter just shut real hard like many of you at home. Am I right or am I right? I can feel it. They're gonna come to life any second, and I'm gonna regret ever poking around back here. Please. What did I tell you? Oh, we we have been in a bit of a predicament, as you might see. You might be able to deduce that something has happened. He's alive with the spirit of dance. All right, let's go ahead and settle back into it. Ad break closing out. Just got a couple nighttime things to take here, and we'll be right back at it. Now, we are far from in the clear. We're free, now we're alone and naked in a desert where we have almost a 30k bounty. I don't think the situation has improved much. We are basically in the same situation we started in, except slightly less hungry for the moment. We have a sword and pants, and some of our skills are higher. That's the only way our situation has tangibly improved. All those raised toughness levels. So, being a Kenshi playthrough, we kind of have to decide what our goal is. And I was kind of thinking going into this, I would be like a United Cities person this time around. But being that we have a notorious bounty with them and they basically ruined my life over 9 cats, we maybe the end game for this one is we overthrow Emperor Tengu. Being Alliance cheese strat. That would be a fun playthrough. I think it needs to be its own thing. Like an outlaw farmer kind of run? Yeah, it could be something like that. Yeah, we need to give Gold Ship some goals. Background. I think I am proclaiming that Gold Ship lost his arm, barely escaping a group of cannibals. So Gold Ship now wants to take control back of his life, and then the only thing on his mind is revenge. So I think he's going to take revenge on the cannibals, the slave traders, the manhunters, and finally the Empire. You need to be careful for wolves in this area. I didn't realize the rebel farmers warred with the Holy Nation as well. We probably want to stay friends with the rebel farmers, so we don't want to steal from them or the Holy Nation, at least until our thieving skill is high enough to not get caught. That is a whole bunch of samurai. Maybe we can make for Okran's shield. Okay, we got nothing. I can't believe we're a notorious criminal. Off of a theft of 9 cats. Hiding in the Holy Nation, you like it, divine deception. We'll also make use of World's End while we're here. Okay, we'll talk to the nice paladin. You're no Ochre Knight. What are you skulking around Holy Nation domain for? Did the darkness send you, heretic? Wait, I've done nothing wrong. Okrad is a merciful god, so I will hear you out this time, Recreant. Tell me who you serve. Talk. I serve the light. Praise to the Lord Okran. You serve Okran, Lord of Light, and the Holy Lord Phoenix himself. Blessed be his name for all eternity. The Lord is my light. The light of Okran welcomes you, brother. Spare some food for a brother. That was easy. Oh, we've got prisoner cages here. Maybe there's something in this old home. I think they're just embarrassed about not being able to keep me locked up, so they said, fuck it, high value bounty. Sick of this dude. Sleeping bag, okay. Ooh, and a backpack. Sleeping bag, yeah, big loot. Not as big as, like, some food, but... Another ravaged hamlet. And a guard outpost. Who's that belong to? United Cities. Okay, we leave that alone. We don't touch that. Not yet. Watchtower. I feel like that one is Holy Nation. Oh, we have cannibals out here. You better run, gold ship. Better run. So Okran's fist is around the corner. You're not paying attention and you missed freedom. Looks like I'm faster. Well, what a relief that is. Paladins. Divine blessings, brother. Okran's light shines brightly today, a good omen. Any tips on how to live more wholesomely for an Okranite newbie? Study the scriptures of light, meditate on them. Pray to Okran and respect his holy servants with an open heart, brother. This is the way to a pious existence, for darkness preys on an undisciplined mind. As for duty, if you are blessed with the skills for it, you may carry out Okran's retribution directly by bringing marked heretics to the Inquisitorium. Any travel advice you can give me? Venturing on a pilgrimage, brother? Well, it's best to stick to holy territory. The outer lands are infested with narcos heretics that will try to deceive and tempt you into the darkness with them. But if you must venture further, above all else, you must avoid traveling northwest. Only the most devilish monstrosities prowl there, 100 times the size of a man with the hunger of a rabid demon. The foolish treasure hunters are the only travelers to delve there, never to return. But how tragic it is, there is nothing there worth searching for. There is no place for riches if Okran is already in your heart. Thanks for the info. All right, let's see if maybe... We gotta get some money so we can get some food and stuff. Maybe we can catch them killing some river raptors. Love Glutton. You know Red Bull was originally going to be called Can of Bulls, but they decided against it. And also, I just made that up, but it sounds real to me. It's real in your heart, and that's what matters, some would say. Would anybody take pity on a poor man and grant me some food? There's nothing in this step house. What do you people do here? All your buildings are just empty. Entering the Harrier Dubois arc of asking everyone for money. Okay, we ate some cooked vegetables. Yeah, steal the things. Okay, that made our thievery go up some. Now, how about stealth? 4%. %. Yeah, stealth is going up. What I need, I think, is a place with a Thief fence. Steal the grog. Oh, are these... Yeah, see, I worry about stealing from containers. Because historically, those are the ones that get me caught. Thievery going up. Ooh, the ceramic bowl is worth money. Early bedtime for you sounds good. Wait, can I just... You're kidding me. They really didn't... They didn't put a check on this to make sure that you're not just recycling the items and picking them back up. We cheese and good old organic cheese. Discovered this cheese all on our own. I think it's even improving stealth a little. Master Thief Gold Ship, the art learned by stacking cups and putting them in a bag. Gold Ship, indeed. Welcome in. Kenshi is the best game for cheese. I love it. I wonder how high our thievery needs to get before we... Oh, you know what? Here's something to consider. Oh, it's 16. So let's see how much it goes up with a regular cup. So it went up by like 30%. Does it go up more with a ceramic bowl? No, it goes up like the same amount. Okay, well, we will be a master thief if nothing else. $23. Let's get it at least into the 30s. I know this is riveting gameplay. How did you learn to become a world-class thief? I stacked cups. I stole the same 5 cups from McDonald's. Kenshi is the most balanced game ever. Okay, we have 31 thievery. I think that's as much of that spam as I'm gonna make you all watch. That's still only a 70% stealing chance. We did it, though. Once you know about this, it changes everything, like putting baskets on people's head in Skyrim, and that's exactly why I wanted my first playthrough to have, like, 0% of that and just discover it all on my own. Now I'm happy to play around and just see what we can make happen. Blessings upon you, brother. And what I don't know is if my stolen items will flag if I try to go into a town. There you go. Get those athletics pumping. Maybe we try to go the assassin route. I wonder how feasible that is. Like against some of the high-level faction leaders and stuff. Got a holy farm here. We are well on our way to being a high-level thief of some sort. What do they farm? Souls? In a manner of speaking. You know, I almost forgot what it's like to be in an area where not everything wants to kill you all of the time. Human was a good pick for being able to hide out in the Holy Nation, indeed. And like I said, the funny thing is I thought that I was going to end up going United Cities, but we screwed that up big time. Human and male. Good point. I wonder if we can go steal from the Holy Farm. There might be fewer people there. And we might be able to get away better if we do get caught. So the funny thing is, we actually have a neutral reputation with the United Cities. We're just wanted by them. I don't know how that works. So they won't be aggressive to me on sight unless somebody recognizes my bounty. Let's see at what point. Okay, so at this point, the stealth does start going up. After like 450 hours in jail, you can call it even with them. Oh, that's a barreled table? That's not a regular barrel? That's the same people who had you jailed. That makes sense. They had people just standing outside of their cells. Yeah. Can't pick that up. Pick it up now. Yes. Okay, that's all we're going to be able to grab with the inventory space that we have. Pay no mind to your front door that just opened. Opens door in dead of night, steals your vegetables, and refuses to elaborate further. Let's see, Blister Hill, I want to say, is around here somewhere. Hey, Tao, welcome in. Probably thought it was Okron or something. Leave your pantry open for Okron. Let's see if there's a, like, fence thief in here, maybe. Tell me about your plane tickets to go back to France in November. Very nice. Have a good trip. I know that's a big thing for you. What? Even the bar person is gone. Oh, no, they're... Okay. Holy barman. Now let's see if we can find a thief fence. Can't afford that, says Batai of the Drifters. We have met you here before. Got some mercenaries. Oh, except this Batai is not recruitable. You have to do now is reserve the rental car that you're using for the last 10 days to go visit people up to New York, and then you'll have everything pretty much covered. Oh, very cool. Yeah, that's a lot of exciting stuff. So there is a thief here. Oh, wait, here's the fence. Stolen goods? No problem. Okay, so that's not actually a ton of money. What I want is a thief backpack, but I'm obviously going to need to make more money for that. And then you'll be able to start working on the animation you were telling me about, but I hope the game is going good. It is. We actually beat the first run that we've been working on since November, so we're starting over today. The fence takes a cut. Yeah, a hefty cut. Now this is what I needed. Basically doing New Game Plus, just a whole new game. Just completely started over. Because it's a sandbox game. You can do, like, any run that you want to do and, you know, all of that stuff. Plus says you already know what to do for the most part now. You're just like, what should I do? Oh, yeah, yeah. But it's not like I don't get to carry over any progress or anything like that. Man, we have been blessed. All of these skins, they're going to get us some serious money. Really turned the situation around. Now all I have to do is not lose it. This is like one of the biggest group of river raptors I have ever seen. They make the silliest sounds, too. I love imagining the person in the recording booth imitating these. Or not imitating, they are they are the one that created it, but... Oh man, this is a huge break. So imagine the VAs in the booth and how fun it would be. Oh, okay. Looks like we got more raptors here. Yes, go get them. River Nest has been wiped out, and we shall be wearing their skins. Well, not I. I'm going to sell them for a great profit. Not Okron. The other kind of profit. Love knowing where indie game sound effects come from. You remember watching a History of RuneScape video? It was a little game run out of a kitchen. The cooking sound effects were literally of the dev's mom cooking. All right, let's see about an armor shop. We've got a couple things in mind here. None of which I feel like they have. So we will start with what helps us and does not detract skills. So that's going to be like the trader's leathers here. We don't want the plated long boots, but we will take a leather shirt. Could really use some pants. Poor guy's still running around in his underwear. I was hoping for a thieves backpack. Something that doesn't affect stealth and dodge. Should get a first aid kit. And a splint kit. Can't afford that. Oh, I guess I didn't realize how expensive the leather shirt was. Okay, so our harvest got us a trader's jacket and a shirt and a first aid kit. Hungry bandits. We should go get beaten up. I think what I'm going to do is take the weapon off and keep training martial arts. Oh, but if I do this, they're going to take my food, so I'm going to take my food off. And see if that prevents it. There we go. Use that dodge skill. Gold chip is really coming along, huh? Trying to hone in on the guard works, get some skill ups. Exactly. This is the Borderlands. This is Blister Hill. That actually didn't raise my dodge at all. Still 22. No one will ever replace Brex. Can't even compare anyone, but Goldship is a dang trooper. You know, that's what I love about this game, is I think you find a way to get attached to, like, any of the characters. What's this one doing here? Oh, the jail must be full. Yeah, I bet the jail's full. They okay with Scorched Landers and Blister Hill? Yes. At least as far as I can tell. I'm thinking we could use some more Hungry Bandit combat training. It's going down over here. That might be Dust Bandits. I would like some Assassin's Rags and a Thieves Backpack. By going hand to hand, at least for now. We'll see how our options evolve later, but that's really good for raising Dexterity and Dodge. And even Strength once we get into some training methods. So it's a good foundation for a solo character, I think. I found that out with Sadneil in my last playthrough. We started him on hand-to-hand, and it was a really solid foundation to move into other stuff. Dustcoat might be nice, yeah. I'm thinking Assassin's Rags because of the stealth and the assassination. I want to try a little more of that this time around. Hard to find early, though. Yeah. Maybe at World's End or something. Oh, look. Here we go. More river raptors. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack, and then we're gonna lure them back to the guards. You gotta not run too far away from him. You gotta kind of lead him a little bit. There we go. Protect me, guards. Protect me from my own decision-making. Took a little hit there, that's fine. Like to bandage river raptors and beat Holy Nation dudes so the raptors wake up and start eating them. Beat up, yeah, that's what I figured. Ooh, I just took a nasty hit to the head. I don't know what caused that. There you go. Get you some first aid skill in. Right, let's get us a little more money. Let's check out the headgear shop. Provided they don't close before we get there. Love and devotion, brother. You love to hear it. That's a cool 2,000 cats. This doesn't seem to lower any of our skills. Being medium armor, though, might be in a way that I'm not sure of. Give it a try for now. All right, now, any groups of hungry bandits out there? They're usually the safest to go and fight for training because the worst they do is steal your food, and then they leave you alone. What I do have to be careful of, although I might be fast enough to outrun them, are bone dogs. Nope. Speak of. You can go check out what Bad Teeth has in store also. Discovered a holy farm. Too dark to see anything. The holy farm literally does not show on my map. May not have room to steal anything. Oh, I had room for that. That one is out. I should find a way to get my assassination training up. Okran blesses us with clear skies. Indeed, friend. Indeed. That should give me a little more room for the stealing. Oh, it also increases my encumbrance a little bit, so we'll get a little passive strength gain here. Not a ton, but a little. Bone dog, bone dog. I think the Shinobi Thief Guild might know something about assassination training. I didn't see if they had assassin dummies, but it's possible. The problem for them would be coming up with the 10,000 cats. I guess I should probably buy myself a Holy Flame, too, just to be extra safe. Not end up in Rebirth, although, you know, we would make training out of that one, too, but... The solo run thing is kind of fun in a lot of ways. It's also very limiting, but there's definitely something to it. Blessings from the Lord of Light. Check out this bakery. You know we like those. Like solo or small group the best yourself, the pathing and all the micromanaging can get to be a lot, yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's go see if we can detect a fence. Here for business of a sort. Where's the -6 from? Oh, encumbrance, okay. It's a plastic surgeon. There's the thief fence. Wow, that's a high quality weapon he's got there. You don't have a holy flame. The Red Bandit. Okay, now some of these bounties I never found before. So weapon shop. What about an Armor. That's the armor shop. Okay, thanks for hanging in through the ads. If you're not subscribed, we are going to play through this one, but appreciate y'all being here and hanging out. Okay, maybe there's a clothing shop. I feel like Stack had a clothing shop. This takes me back to first discovering this place. What a time that was. I want to go about here. We have a strength penalty for missing an arm. Do I have a strategy for replacing my arm? Not yet. If we were fast enough, we could make it into mongrel. Spork with some duct tape. Or an ice cream scoop, like, what was that, Days Gone? Clothes shop. Ninja gi. Okay, that increases... Ooh, ninja rags. Stealth effect goes way up, as does dodge, dexterity, assassination. Yeah, let's do it. Can't afford that. I can if I sell this first. How about some reinforced cargo pants? Ooh, or padded half pants. I can't afford those unless it's in my bag. I don't think I want to sell food for pants. Hey, look at us. Gold Ship is now clothed. Grandpa lost one of his pinky fingers. You were always telling him he had to get, like, a knife or something on there. Pliers finger or something. Now, if I could just get a thief bag, things would be looking way up for me. Looking stylish, thank you. Is there an upstairs? There is, but it's got a guard. Well, we do know bakeries tend to be good targets. They might be closing, though. Why do I have a stealth? Oh, encumbrance, that's right. Man, you don't even have any ceramic bowls over here. What good are you? No alcohol. Pay no attention to me sneaking. Leslie liked the phone too much, laid on the phone and closed it. Okay, we got ourselves a splint kit. Got some grog. Wonder which bar has the fence. I think he said he didn't want me in here. Pure bloods only. Okay, so they are kind of against the Scorched Landers a little bit. I thought maybe that was a bug before where I was, because I had a Shek in my party that was showing up. Ooh, look at those assassin's rags. That would be really nice. Which arm am I missing? Left arm. Okay, so the fact that this doesn't cover the left arm actually is not a concern for me. It doesn't do as much of the stealth effect. It does more assassination skill and combat speed effect. Thought I had the money for that. Oh, I guess not. Okay, so right now I don't have the money for that. Scarredless Katana sells for pretty good, but also we should probably keep it in case we end up needing, like, a good weapon. What other facilities are open around here that I may make some cash from ill-gotten gains? Bone dog, I'll take the leather. Yeah, divine blessings and all that. We needed a holy flame. Some grog. I've actually got a pretty low stealing chance. I should not be trying to get away with these. Why aren't the cooked vegetables stacking in the wooden backpack? It's literally, or the bread. It's literally what the wooden backpack is for. Okay, the bread's stacked. I see no differences in these items. All right, and so far, this is the story of Goldship. Escaped from cannibals, lost his arm, had to steal to survive, had his life nearly destroyed by the Empire over 9 cats. And after a brutal imprisonment, he has escaped. He has deceptively found refuge in the Holy Nation, and he has begun his work to rebuild and get revenge on his enemies. So this is a pretty good place, I think, to go ahead and wrap it up. Goldship it is. Well, this has been great. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I was a little worried, you know, first playthrough being done. Sometimes first playthroughs are very attractive, and then when you're done with the first playthrough, you know, it's some games people fall off a little bit, but I was really glad that we were able to come together as a Kenshi community and enjoy a whole new playthrough, and there's a lot more to come from me on this game, I think. So I'm excited to do it. I hope you're excited to be there for it. If you happen to be on the YouTube, first of all, please consider leaving a like. It does tell YouTube you want to see more streams like this. Also, please feel free to check out my first playthrough, totally blind, hardcore, no reloading except for glitches. We just finished it. It was 66 streams long. And you can also see the abridged, edited versions of the first, 9 streams, so you can get caught up on how we started completely blind in this game in a more time-friendly format. Would love to have you subscribe on the channel if you'd like to see more. We are pushing towards Twitch partner, and I do plan to have a lot more Kenshi on the way. As usual, we do Kenshi on Saturdays and Sundays, so if you're catching this stream for the first time, or if you're watching a VOD and you're interested in dropping in on a stream, Saturdays and Sundays around 6 to 7 Eastern Time is when I am live for Kenshi Adventures. Thanks for being here, Willow and Paul, and everybody else on the YouTube and VOD watchers. Thanks for being here as well. I know sometimes you all don't get your dues, but you make this possible as much as anybody else. So, YouTube, until we see you again, please take care of yourselves.